Next word. If y'all can hear me. Let's this button. Yo, what's up, Icy? Real, what's good, bro? I think I sent you the invite, man. I think I did. I think I did. What's up, man? Appreciate everybody coming in, man. Listen, we finna talk some crappie fish. Listen, can y'all hear me? Real, can you hear me, bro? Let me know if you can hear me, man. So, Chris, let me know. Let me know. Hey, I appreciate couldn't have done it without you, Ice. There he is.
So, yeah, I'm
Hey,
actually about. Hey, huh?
can you hear me pretty good?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, okay, okay. Where you headed from the river or to the river?
Uh, just picked my daughter up from play practice, man. About to get in here and cook some.
Look at it, look at it. Hey, don't get too hungry and cook them crawfish up that you got mounted, man. Hey man, listen, while I got you, can you while I got you on here, man, real quick, everybody, if you're not following, follow Real Life 423, man. This guy, I thought I fish a lot. Nah, he got me beat. Rain, sleet, or snow. He in there. But look, he
Hey,
uh he just got some crappies mounted display, man. They look amazing, man. And listen, man, I just want him to share just a little bit his setup and his technique on catching these crappies, man. That could probably help somebody else. 2 pounders, man, and it's something I have never done my whole life of fishing, man. I have never caught two pounders in one setting, man. I have never done that. Never. So just man,
hey,
just share, man. Share with them. Let them know what you did, man. I know you don't want to give all of it because I know it's part of everything else. But just your setup and your jig and everything, man.
Oh yeah. So well, first of all, uh, problem wouldn't have done it without Bert because he was the one who got me on the boat. Number one, and y'all, for whoever's on here, y'all make sure y'all check out the. I already got a video out, but I'm gonna do a full video of me catching both of them, both of the 2 pounders. Plus, on top of that, uh, showing the crappies being skinned and mounted. But
Yeah.
typically, man, it just depends on like if I'm fishing with jigs, if I'm fishing like some a place that's not really deep, I may just throw one like if the water is not rough, a 1/32 ounce jig head on,
Mm-hmm.
whatever your with your favorite plastic. I'm using the right now Darren Marshall's catch more fish jigs. I'm about to get ready and start making my own
Mm-hmm.
uh here actually this weekend. And so hold on one second, y'all. Y'all gonna see my
Okay.
messy
Okay.
house. Oh, my look like my wife, she already done started the crappies. Woo.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
There
look at
you
this
go.
real quick. Hold on. Might be a little messy, man, but well, look at that.
Ooh, and I don't even eat crappie, man. You gonna make me want to
Hey,
start eating.
hey, won't he do it?
Don't do it like that.
Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, let me get on. Woo! It's hot, but that's good. Mm,
Yeah.
my bad, man. Woo! That's not hot, but it's good. But anyway,
Yeah.
I was supposed to cook the crappie, but
Look
oh
at that,
well.
man. Look at
Hey, but
that.
so
Look at that.
so yeah, so my wife got music playing and then all that stuff, so it's gonna be loud. So that's why I came out here. But yeah,
Mm.
so if I'm fishing, if I'm just jigging, it really depends. Sometimes I have a double rig set up.
Mm-hmm.
Um, now if I'm on a boat with Bert, it's definitely gonna be a double rig setup. But usually, if I'm fishing from the bank, because mostly I'm fishing from the bank, I'll and I'm jigging, I'll literally have a 1/32 ounce. If the water is not rough, that way it can fall
Mm.
pretty slow. If the water
Yeah.
is rough,
Yeah.
I may go to a 1/16. But I'm gonna tell you, man, my favorite size jig head is a 1/24 ounce. Man, it just seems
Mm.
like it's good, man. It's a store. It's probably about 20 minutes away from me that sell the 1/24 ounce. But yeah,
Really?
I thought, I mean, yeah, and yeah, oh yeah. And then I just use 4 pound test. I used to use 6 pound a lot, but I use
Mm-hmm.
4 pound test. Now I throw some 6 pound on if I'm just tight lining or straight lining, whatever you want to call it, and or vertical jigging. But then, here these last couple of weeks, man, shoot, I've been using jigs and minnows, man. I've
Yeah.
been finding
Yeah.
out where they've been spawning. Uh, and man, I've been fishing about 2 feet deep with a float. And to be honest, it's been really
Mm.
it's been I've been getting them more in the evening, later in the evening, and into the nighttime. So yeah, man.
Really?
So oh yeah.
So where
So
you
four
catching them?
pound,
Where you
uh,
catching them at? Where you catching them at late in the evening?
uh, almost anywhere.
Really?
Not and they ain't even under the bridges. Yeah, oh yeah. Been in
Yeah.
open water. Yeah.
You know what? You're right. You're so right. And that's why I asked, because I know here, man, like late in the evening into the night, they ain't in the bridges.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I'll say I don't know, but so we was fishing. What was that? It was sometime, may have been last week or something. Late in the evening, we went to the bridge, didn't see nothing, and
Hmm.
that live scope ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Right. 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 Exactly.
It
Exactly.
ain't gonna lie. So we moved out of the bridge into like some shallow water up against the bank or whatever, and
Hmm.
saw them stacked. They were stacked, and I
Yeah.
reckon if I had to just kind of use my own logic, I would say based on the type of crappies that we caught, that they was
Hmm.
getting ready to make the bed because they was
Yeah.
all black crappies. I'm talking about healthy
Yeah.
black crappies. But you wouldn't
Yep.
have seen them because when me and you went, we saw them. They were schooled up together. It was a whole bunch of them.
Yep.
But these was on the bottom. Only thing
Yeah.
you saw was this little mound. This little mound on the bottom, and you throw it down there
Mm-hmm.
and you just watching them come up, man.
Yeah.
Yep,
Oh yeah.
watching them come
Oh
up.
yeah. Yeah, man. And we've been catching them. I'm not joking. 1.5 to 2 feet deep.
Really?
Yep. Yep.
Wow.
And they done deep in my gut right now. I just ate one of 'em. Hey, that
Out of your
doggone thing
belly.
good. Huh?
Out of your belly.
Man, for real. So flow rivers of living crappies.
But well, man, I appreciate you coming on, man, and sacrificing your time for real, man. And
Hey man, we need to
sharing
do
your
we
stuff.
need to do this more, man, for real.
Yeah, let's do it, man. Even on your platform, on my platform, either or, man. Now that we know that we can do it,
Yeah, oh yeah.
we'll definitely do that, bro. We
Oh
definitely,
yeah. Oh
definitely
yeah.
will, man. And I don't want your crappie to get cold, man. If I'm still on here, man, come on back on when you get some free time, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go in here, man, and enjoy this crappie real quick. Like, yeah, if you on, I'll definitely jump back on.
Oh yeah, I got my partner Miller, man. I'm finna bring him in right quick, man. He was just saying some stuff. So if we still on when you get done, man, come on back through.
You could bring more than one person on?
I'm guessing so. Let me
That
see.
might be a new feature. I'll run back out to my car. I'm trying to figure out why my light on. Oh, I know why it's on. I left it on.
I'm gonna see if I can share. Yeah. So it must be just one day. I thought
Yeah,
I
I
seen
think
a couple guys.
unless there's a new feature, I think it
Yeah.
only can be two people on here at a time.
Yeah. Yeah. Must be, man. So and I'm probably depending on how many subscribers you got too. You probably can
I
get
don't know.
more. Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, man. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and eat real quick. I'm
Yeah.
getting skinny, so no, I'm joking.
All right, man. Appreciate you, Keith. We'll catch up, bro.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All
I'll
right,
holler
man.
at you.
Peace.
All right.
All right, man. There you have it, man. I'm gonna see if I can bring. So share this live, man. Like I said, we're just sharing some of our techniques, man. Some of our techniques that we use, some of our techniques that we down here on the Tennessee River where we fish at to catch these crappies, man. So yeah, I'm trying to see if I can get Miller in here, man. And if you want to come in, man, and share your setup and what river, what body of water you fish on, hey, just let me know. Let me know. I send you an invite, man. Miller, you may have to have your live set up and everything, man. Uh Okay, I think he in there now. Miller.
Yeah, okay, it got me now.
I got
They
gotcha,
kept
man.
sending me straight to the live, but would never ask me to join. And last time I clicked it, it said join. So
Gotcha, man. What's up, bro?
man, not much, dog. Just got you doing what old buddy was doing to eat me some crappie.
Look at him, man. See, y'all gonna make me dive in there, man.
Man,
Then I'm gonna have to go get me a fillet knife. Gotta get me a end up give me a deep freezer, some of everything, man.
yeah, that's what you need to go and get. Quit playing.
And see the thing about me when I get done fishing, bro, I don't feel like doing nothing. I'm talking about
Oh, see,
nothing, man.
I set mine on ice for 24 hours. You know what I mean? Well, I ain't gonna say 24 hours. Like whenever I catch them, I come home that night, put them in the cooler, put them on ice, and then when I get out of work, you know what I'm saying, I go and fillet them down.
Yeah,
Let that body get stiff a little bit. It's
gotcha,
easy
man.
on that electric fillet knife to get through there.
Gotcha. So, man, listen, for everybody that's in here, man, Rodney Miller 9217, man. Y'all go follow, man. This cat I've been knowing since probably middle school, man. Probably middle school. Played football
Yeah.
together, played baseball together, man. Grew up and just, hey, we did it, man, for real. But it wasn't until maybe about a month or two ago I realized that Miller fishes just as much as I do. So we linked up and we went, man, and we sat on them, man. We sat on them. Uh Miller caught some, I caught some, man. We did some, some type of fishing that he wasn't used to doing, but he ended once he got the hang of it, it was on. It was on and popping, man. So Miller, man, just share with the folks, man, like your go-to setup, man, for like, the area crappie fishing you're in, man, because I know you down Gaston, Wise Lake, and all that, man. What's your go-to setup? Like if you had to go somewhere you ain't never been before, what is the setup you would take? And hey, there's a 90% possibility I'm gonna catch something with this setup.
I was gonna go with the slip cord because I can change depths quicker. You know what I mean? Versus just a stand up uh cork and hook. You know, you can only go so deep, but with that slip cord, I can go anywhere from
Yeah.
4 inches all the way to 20 feet. You know, it's easier
Hmm.
to find them in the water column. I like to use the barrel swivels, so that way you know I can change out from just a standard Aberdeen hook to a jig head. You know, and I like that
Yep.
slip cord because it mimics vertical fishing. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
it sits in their face a lot longer. You know, versus just traditional jigging. You know, if you're using a 1/32 and 1/16, depends on how fast or slow it's moving down that column. Sometimes it'll go uh past them too fast, and then sometimes it's going too slow. But that's why I like that slip cord because you can just sit there and it stays there. You can just let it sit in their
Yeah.
face and agitate them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. 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 That's true. You know what, man? What really made me, because I never got on the slip bobber until maybe a couple years ago. And what made me get on and start doing it was fishing deep water and also really fishing up on the bridge
Hmm.
because the bridge that we fish up on, it's anywhere from like 15 to 20 feet. And so the clearance that you have from, your pole down to the water is about that much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you
Hmm.
throwing and you ain't got nothing but that much clearance, you can't really move that bobber deep enough. So like you said, that slip bobber, man, you put it about right there and let that joker just drop down to that depth. Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah, and
yeah.
it's consistently in that depth. You know what I'm saying? Unless you know sometimes now it's a pro and con to that slip bobber too now. So the
Mm-hmm.
pro is, you can get to that depth a lot quicker. The con is like if you're using a bobber stop or if you're using those just the thread ones, it sometimes they slip if you don't tie that thread on there tight enough, you don't pull it tight enough, it can get too loose. And
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
and it won't hold it. And then with that ball stop, if you don't have a big enough eye rings on your rod, when you reeling in, it'll get
Yep.
hung on the eyelid, and you know what I mean. And you'll think you still at that same depth, but it'll be shrinking, shortening your depth as you reeling the fish in. So you
Yeah.
gotta have make sure you got the right rod for that as well. It ain't so much
Yep.
about the reel. That rod has got to be the right one. Too small of an eyelid, you gonna get hung up a lot on that reel end, or
Oh
even
yeah.
in your cast out, it'll catch it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 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 You spend so much time changing it out. Hey man, I'm gonna tell you
Hmm.
one too. Uh, that I'm gonna show you something right quick. Hang tight. Hold on. I'm gonna show you something. Millie, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still.
So this is my little bag. So I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna show you this is something I learned too. Is some people don't realize, and I had to grow on this, is that let me see. This I got slip boppers all in here. I don't know if you can see this, but that right there makes a world
Hmm.
of a difference.
Yes, it does.
Cause
Yes, it does.
these right here is what I was using at first, and I was having man so much trouble with my line getting stuck on the edge of that. And
Hmm.
so I saw a guy, he said, starting getting these with the rings on.
Yep.
And he said, you would not have that
With
issue
the
again,
metal on
man.
the inside. Yep.
Yep, you would not have. So I started buying them, man. Joe did.
Man,
I
the
started,
best ones though I've used like the dude on 903 fishing.
uh-huh.
The one, the kind of slip course he used, I started buying them because of him, man. They cheap pack, $1.98, man, but I ain't never ever had a problem out of them
Really?
because it has the big uh ring on it too,
Yeah, yeah.
just like that. But it's the plastic one, but man, you put you a couple of a bead on top and a bead on bottom or a barrel swivel on bottom,
Mm,
man, I don't have no
yeah,
problem,
yeah, yep,
none
yep.
whatsoever.
So that's what I
So it
started
took me a while to master it, man. I was using just a regular, like, just like you do when you regular bobber fishing, like a size
yeah.
three, you know what I'm saying, or lead or whatever. So I started jumping up to the number five and number four lead. I
Uh-huh.
started really killing them because it was really getting down to that water column at the right speed, not too fast, not too slow. While them smaller BB legs. I couldn't even cast out there because the slip cords don't carry no weight to them.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to make
Mm-hmm.
sure you got enough weight to get out there, and then once you get out there, you got to have a heavy enough lead for it to drop down, or it's gonna drop very, very, very slow, and it's gonna take
Exactly.
forever to get down to that bottom.
Exactly.
So I had to
Exactly. Exactly.
learn how to master all of that, man. And then once I figured it out, man, we was going out there to the floodgates out there in Leesburg, man. It was killing them, anywhere
Mm.
from 9 to 20 feet deep, and this was in November. And then they
Wow.
finally shut off about mid-February. That's when I knew they was going to start trying to go into shallow water. But then they went into shallow water. Then they went back to deep because Alabama, we got that crazy weather. You get
Man,
3 days of
listen.
hot, 5 days of cold, 20 mile per hour wind. Then you
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
a 16 to 2 or 3, 16 degrees at night. Then the next morning be a high 77, like bro. So it had the fish throw it off.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. People don't realize that, man. Some people just go out there and they just, they just fish. But honestly, man, I'm gonna tell you this. Like a lot of people, if you watch Richard Jean don't use
Hmm.
no live scope.
So
He
don't.
probably got one little depth finder that's just it's straight sonar. That's it. You know what I'm saying? He don't use all them gadgets or nothing. But that Joker has
Mm-mm,
studied that body of water so much. He has studied like the barometric pressure. He has studied like crappie's behavior, where they go,
mm-hmm,
when they go, the weather, the temperature, and everything. If you notice, man, Richard Jean don't be out there in no, 20, 25, 30 mile per hour wind.
mm-mm,
None of that, man. He goes out there. If you watch it, it seems like it's always a perfect day every time he goes. Cause he have learned, okay, when the weather's like this, after B done came out of this, they're gonna be here. This is where they're gonna be at. Man, that joker fish everywhere. Up in the Coosa River, Neely Henry,
mm-mm.
Gunnerville, everywhere, man.
I didn't watch him fish in high mile hour wind, but he know what body of water go to where he's out the wind, to where the trees and stuff
Oh
is
yeah.
blocking it. You know what I mean? And he'll know the crappie like to get out of that wind, and he'll go and he'll know that it's a warmer body of water. Like I learned
Hmm.
from him, don't fish with the north wind. You want to fish with the west wind because the west wind is warmer.
Hey.
I learned that just by
Yep.
watching this. I ain't know nothing about the north wind and the east wind, none of that stuff.
Yep.
I was just
Yep.
like,
Yep.
man, it's windy out here. But he was
Yep.
like showing that, and I started paying attention on them days when it was north wind. I go test the theory, then
Listen,
go back
man.
out there on the west wind, and then go find a pocket in the back of a cove and tear them up. I'm like, man, get
Hey,
it's just
man, listen. That
stuff that
wind
you
out the
don't know,
west.
man.
That wind out the west, the fish bite the best. Is
Hey,
out the south, hook them in the mouth. Out the east, they
yeah,
bite the least. That north wind, pack it up and go home.
yeah, you ain't finna catch anything.
You ain't ain't catching nothing. Catching the attitude, man. Hey, but you know
Yeah.
what I learned too? I learned this too, man, is that, even with crappie fishing during the spawning, man, the crappies are going to spawn in areas where the water has been consistent temperatures. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like consistent 60, 50, 60, 70, where it's been consistent and steady. One thing I learned,
Mm-hmm.
Miller, too, man, even by having a boat, is that you can go upriver and hit different temps within a matter of seconds, man. Like you can go upriver
Yep.
one time, it's cold. You can move up a little bit, it's warm. You know what I'm saying? It get cold and warm. Them temperatures start changing. It's like certain no matter where it don't matter where you're fishing at, it's not gonna be the same temperature all over that
Mm-hmm.
body of water, man.
Yep.
Is that
Got
water temperature
deeper
is not
pockets,
gonna be the
shallower
same.
pockets. It depends on the bottom out. I learned so much just by
Real.
using social media for what it's worth. Like, we were kids growing up. We just going out there throwing a hook in the bottom.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And we learned stuff from our uncles and our dads and our grandparents, but the older the more, but they was only giving us the knowledge that they had. Now some of your uncles and granddaddies and stuff, they had some real knowledge,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
as time evolved, so do the fish, you know what I mean? 'Cause I remember my granddaddy was fishing All they had coming up was hair jigs. They ain't have none of these straight tails and curly tails like we got now.
Oh, no, oh
All they
man.
had was hair jigs.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hair jig and minnow.
Yeah, that was it. You know what I mean? But
Yep.
like, I used to wonder about how in the world people catching 20 feet deep, man. I didn't know until I became an adult anything about a slip cork. I didn't even know what that was.
Yep. Yep. Technology
And
has
I'm
advanced so much, man, in the fishing world, man, which a lot of people think that it has really caused havoc in the fishing because they like it's easy, you cheating. Man, I tell you this, man, and you've been on the boat with me, real been on the real or life been on the boat with me, man. Just because they there, that don't
don't
mean they
mean
gonna
give them a
bite
bite.
at all. Because we were seeing them. We were seeing them. But one thing that we had learned while we was fishing them, like we paid attention to the way the current was flowing. We paid attention to where they were sitting. We paid attention to the direction that our bobber was going. So we knew, okay, if the fish sitting down this way, we don't need to throw down that way. If the current is pushing it that way, because it's gonna push
Mm-hmm.
it past it, we need to throw up here and let it just float on down there.
Letting up until the sweet spot, and
Yeah,
it'll sink
yeah,
every time.
yeah. Tell me this,
Yeah.
man. Now I've seen and real you can chime in too via chat, man. And I got my my theory pretty much. When you got current, which direction do you throw? Do you throw with the current or into the current?
To be honest with you, I kind of throw it with the current. So say if the water pulling left,
Hmm.
I throw right and let it drift left. You see what I'm saying? So the
Okay,
current is
okay.
pulling left, I throw right and let it drift left because I started noticing sometimes, however, the it depends on which way the fish are sitting too, because they can be staging right there, but if you're throwing it to where they don't see it cross their face, you won't get a
Mm,
strike. So I try to throw it
exactly.
in different ways to figure out which way they're really sitting in the
Yep.
water. And then whenever I get that strike, well, there's one that should be two or three. I throw it right there again. And if I get it, then I know I'm at the right depth, and that's probably the way they facing. So then, if they know how they like pulling that water too, so
Oh yeah,
they'll pull it left, then all of a sudden that joker get calm, and next thing you know, they'll turn two turbines on and start pulling right. So
yeah,
then
yeah,
it seems like they're
yeah,
shut off. And you like, man, they
yeah,
ain't biting nobody. They need to quit pulling the water. Well, fish just like us, man. If something change, they gonna change.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And so that
yeah.
means they gotta face a different direction because also if they face a different direction, they gonna face in the direction where they can see the bait fish. Because they in the kitchen.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna try to go to the kitchen with your back looking at the TV. You know what I mean? You going
You got a point there.
you facing the TV. You going in the kitchen. You want your eyes on the refrigerator.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with fish. Wherever the bait fish are going, they're conditioned to follow them. Even if
Mm-hmm.
they're not hungry, they're conditioned to keep their eyes on them. So when they do get hungry, they know where the kitchen is.
Oh yeah.
So I try to use that as a dude, man. Um, I got that terminology from dudes called his channel on YouTube called Walking on Water. Black
Mm.
dude, man, he give out so much information, man. He was showing how he would do live scope without the live scope. So what he'd do is he'll catch, say if he catch a 12-inch crappie, and he know that crappie swim in schools. He got a cigar bobble, and he already had like 20 or 30 feet of fishing line wrapped around it with a hook. He'll doggone take the hook, a big hook, and hook it at the
Mm-hmm.
top of the right below the dorsal fin, the top fin, so where it's tough, so where the fish can't get off. Then he'll throw that fish back out there, just like you do a buoy when you find the mark, you do the waypoint. So you throw that little buoy out there and let it unravel,
Mm-hmm.
so you know where the brush pile is. That's what he do with the cigar bottle, and he'll throw that crappie back out there and let that line just unravel, and he'll follow that bobber around the water because he know that fish that went back to the school.
That fish gonna go
And
back
that's
to the
how
school.
and that's what he learned follow. So when he was like, dog, when we say Man, the fish didn't shut off. Well, the fish didn't shut off. They didn't move 20 feet to the
They
left
don't
or
move.
20
Yeah,
feet north, or you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So he just followed the bob around the water. And he was tan. I was like, man, just that little piece of information right there. Like,
I'm
man, you
telling
don't even
you.
need live scope.
Yeah, yeah. Fish smart, man. They do just like throwing a fish back into the same spot that you caught it, man. How it goes back and send a message, send a signal
Hmm.
to the other fish, man. Sure it is. Yeah, they smart, man.
Man,
They
man, he
real
showed
smart.
that to me, man. That just opened my eyes to a lot of things. Like, man, it's some stuff we don't even need, man. He talk. I like his channel. He talk a lot about Christ and how God gave him senses to understand how to recognize the patterns of the fish. And like it gets
Mm,
to the point now, his channel can't even get monetized because of his opening monologue. He's talking about Christ. And so he can't
mm,
even get paid or nothing because they flagged his channel.
mm,
But he won't. He's not gonna change his monologue because he's a believer, and I respect that. You know what I'm saying? So if I think he say he got to get like, I think it's at 1,000 likes or something like that. So if he don't get 1,000 likes, he won't drop another video because you know what I'm saying. He don't get paid for none of this stuff. He
yeah,
just dropping really just free knowledge. And I
yeah.
trust man, his dude name is Andy, man. Look him up, man. This channel called Walking on Water. Man, I learned so much just understanding how Crappie operate. That's how I learned out. Like I used to just think the white birds were just sitting in the water. Well, the white birds is eating the shad. That's what the fish is. And
That's
he
what
was
the fish
showing
at.
that right
Yep,
there. You know what
yep,
I'm saying? If you see
yep,
the white birds, that's where you need to fish. Because that's where
yeah,
the bait
yeah,
fish sitting at.
yeah. And that's why I watched too. Uh, Real said he watched them too. I watch too, man. Like when I'm fishing docks, wherever the birds sitting at on them docks, man.
Hmm.
So live, cause 9 times out of 10, that's where them crappies gonna be at. That's
Yep.
where them fish gonna be at. Them bait fish gonna be at. You sure right, man. I'm telling you, man. It's a lot that goes into it, man. And I mean, people don't realize. I mean, if you really wanted to get like in depth, you really can learn a lot from it, man. And I know some people they just go out and say, "Hey, let's just fish." I just enjoy, knowledge. That just with me. Yeah,
Hmm.
you can just go out there and just fish, just have a good time. I just enjoy it because it's amazing. Because at the end of the day, Miller, just to kind of jump ship, man. At the end of the day, is it's how can I put this? This is something that God has created. Like just
Hmm.
to think about how he took something, you know, and placed it in a fish to know what to do, when to do. You know what I'm saying? We look at it as just
Yeah.
a fish. We look at it as just food or something like that. But to have enough
Hmm.
knowledge to say, hey, when I'm thrown back in the same spot, I'm gonna go back and send a message to my other people and let them know, hey, y'all, let's pack up and move.
Yeah, the
Let's
block is
go.
hot.
The block is hot. Yeah,
Yeah, the block is hot. People
yeah,
out there.
yeah, yeah. Our op done showed up. Let's
Yeah,
let's go.
yeah.
I'm
Man, I don't
telling
know
you,
what
man.
happened, but I didn't realize I got picked up in the air and I was staying
Yeah,
at something.
man. Yeah, man. So I'm telling you, it's amazing, man. Just to think about, how God is just, like I said, just jump ship. Just think about how amazing God is to create these things. You know what I'm saying? To have a mind almost like us. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? To have a mind
Yeah,
almost like us, man. But yeah, that's it, man. That's it, man. That is it. But yeah, I'm did you look at that video I sent you?
yeah, yeah. I looked at it.
So that's the doc that we're gonna shoot, man. Uh we're gonna shoot that one. And me
Yeah,
and
I'm
Keith,
I'm
we
gonna
gotta
learn
get
it,
back out
bro.
there at some point. Huh?
I'm gonna learn it, man. And I'm gonna tell
Yeah.
you something, man. That your boy that sell the jig that catch more fish.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, his stuff starting to get popular, man. I seen another dude by two or three other channels, and they were talking
Mm,
about that catchmorefish.com. There's another dude called Fishing with Domingo, and
yeah,
he was talking about. I said, boy, listen,
yeah,
his
yeah.
little G is starting to take off, boy.
Yeah. Real of life is the one that put me on, man.
Yeah, I seen. That's who I told you. I watched his channel. He was killing 'em up on that bridge using that purple one.
Yeah.
He was
Yep.
using that purple one, and it was a dude beside him. That's what he was using. He just started switching up jib, but man, it was like almost every cast up on that bridge when he was using that purple one. Man, he was tearing
Wow.
their mouth out.
Yeah, 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 man. That it's some good. I like it. You know, I've been Bobby Garland pretty much ever since I got to the jigs, man. But I like his jigs. Number one, like I like to tell people, not only because he has good quality stuff, because honestly, he's a good person. Man, he'll
Hmm.
call sometimes, man, and check up on me. Hey, man, you need anything? How's it going? You know what I'm saying? Bobby Garland ain't gonna do
Hmm.
that.
Yeah,
Bobby ain't gonna
Bobby
do
Garland
that.
a franchise. He a franchise.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna do that. He ain't care less. He just
Yeah,
gonna up his prices, man. And but this
yeah,
guy, man, his baits, man, they are a lot durable and a lot harder than Bobby Garland. Bobby Garland got the soft plastic. But heels, man, it's a lot harder. And I'm gonna tell you, skipping up under them boat houses, man, when you skipping across that water, you actually your jig, it has the a chance of just moving and coming off, man. You know what I'm saying? But heels,
hmm,
man, it's locked on there, bro. It's definitely locked on there, man. Yeah, you
yeah,
gotta you gotta go on get locked in, man.
yeah. I am, man. You sold me that day we went when I had the monkey milk, but you had like the Cajun cricket or something. It was just like the
Cajun
monkey
milk.
milk.
Yeah.
Man, listen here, man, and I'm catching one every 45 minutes, and you catching one every five. I said, now wait a minute, some in the water ain't clean.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man. His legit. And I got some more colors, man. I haven't even used that he have, but that he have sent me, man. But is legit, man. Is legit, man. So I'm just
Yeah,
afraid to
man.
go away from that Cajun milk, man. I'm
Yeah,
afraid to go away from it.
man. I'm gonna tell you another one that's been hitting lately, man. I don't know, like I said, that Barry Garland, that Cajun cricket, that
Mhm.
what's the other one called? Oh, it's like pink and green. What is it called? Oh, is it electric chicken?
Yeah, you gotta let your chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got electric chicken, and then there's something barbecue, something else. I can't think what else the other one
yeah.
called. You got that one. They've been hitting pretty good lately, and that Patriot been hitting real good.
Okay, yeah.
That Patriot is like clear, and they got like the red, white, and blue flakes in it
Mm,
with a bunch of shimmer and
really?
shine. In it. Man, I've been killing them on that Patriot.
Yeah.
That and that
Yeah. Check it out.
there's one more that's been hitting good this year on Bobby Garland. Blue Ice.
Oh yeah, now that blue ice the truth. What's that other one too? I know Courtney from down that way is the like the blue and green one. It ain't Diamond
Blue and
Mist.
gray.
Man, it's on the tip of my tongue.
That ain't like the baby shad one, is it?
No, it's called it's on the tip of my tongue. I can't even think of it, man. Man, I can't even think of it. It's like a blue and green one, blue and yellow one, rather. I can't even think of the name of it, Miller. But that's a good one too.
I'm gonna
It
have to
ain't
see
Diamond
which one
Mist.
you talking about. That I'm gonna tell you what ain't been really hitting for me for these last couple of years, and that's one of my go-tos. If I can't catch nothing on nothing else, I know I can catch on that black and chartreuse. And it seems like the crapping got hip to that.
Really?
Man, I'm talking about boy, I can't normally if I can't catch nothing else, I throw me a black and chartreuse and put me a crapping nib on there. I'm gonna at least catch five.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. Not lately. It's
Really?
like, it's like they know that's my go-to. Like, oh, that's Miller Hood. Don't bite that. Like, bro, I can't get nothing to shake no more.
Well, you crazy. I'm trying to
Well, so
see,
it had,
man.
yeah. Who he said? He said bluegrass or boat flip blue. That was
Is
real
it
life
blue?
said bluegrass or boat flip blue.
Bluegrass. I think the bluegrass, I think that is what it is. Uh let me see. I think real right. Let me see. Uh I think he right, man. Let me see. Yeah, yeah, that's it. Yep, that bluegrass, man. Yep, that sure is. That's it. That one hit. That one hit real good on Neil and Henry, man. Yep, that sure is it. Miller probably got disconnected, man.
No,
But man,
here I
listen.
go.
Oh, my
Here I
bad.
go. Yeah.
But yeah,
No,
it's that
that
bluegrass.
was Justin. That was Justin. Let me know he coming back in town. He let me know it's time to get it back popping.
Yeah, and y'all gonna be on tomorrow, right?
Yeah, yeah. We'll be on tomorrow with the Bible study.
Man, I'm gonna try to ease in there, man. I got choir rehearsal at 6. I got 6 o'clock and a 7 o'clock choir rehearsal, man. Uh, and everything, man. I try to get in there, man. But yeah, man. Listen, I appreciate you coming on, Miller, man. I ain't gonna hold
Ain't
you up.
no
I know you
problem,
got
dog.
school in the morning. I'm gonna get ready, hit these sacks myself. Yeah, man. Let's do this again, man. And everything, man. And share what we know and learn from each other, man. I appreciate you coming
I
on,
know
man.
that
And
right.
we'll definitely link up at some point or
Okay, bro.
whatnot. All right, man. You have a good one, Doc.
All right, you too, man. Peace.
Yes, sir.